And as always, before we get started, hit that subscribe button down below. It really helps me grow the channel. The Montreal Canadiens came away with their season-beginning 6-game road trip with a 4-0-2 record, and I gotta say they look damn good in doing so. Corey Perry made his Montreal Canadiens debut in the Habs 5-2 victory over the Vancouver Canucks, and he did not look out of place in doing so. It's the first time we've seen Corey Perry in action since Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Finals this year against the Tampa Bay Lightning, and I think Corey Perry really developed some chemistry with Kotkaniemi and Toffoli, much like Yoel Armia was doing before he went down with the concussion. He's never going to win you games with his speed, but you can tell his hockey sense is definitely still there, and his creativity with Kotkaniemi and Toffoli was very evident last night in game number 1 for him. 5 out of 6 games this season besides opening night in Toronto, I've come away thoroughly impressed with Jake Evans' game. You can really see the adjustments he made this offseason, particularly adding this new speed element to his game. It's very evident on the forecheck, and every time he's been on the ice this season, he's been very noticeable for the Canadiens. Jonathan Drouin gets a lot of flack with this Montreal Canadiens team, but he quietly has 6 points in 6 games, and I thought we saw one of his better games of the season last night. He was very involved at both ends of the ice, including winning some puck battles, and you saw the very evident skill plays, specifically on his goal, where he made a very nice deke after a great pass from Josh Anderson. Also of note, Nick Suzuki's stick work on the first goal of the game for the Canadiens was very, very sneaky. I don't think a lot of people realize what he did, but go back and watch that goal and see what he did with his stick. It's a very goal scorer's goal mentality, and I think Suzuki's going to continue to put the puck in the back of the net for this Canadiens team. The last good thing I have to note for Saturday's contest was that Brett Kulak and Jeff Petry are still very underappreciated for this Montreal Canadiens team. Both were stable presences once again on the Canadiens' back end. Both are mobile defensemen and can get the job done in both zones. I don't think Kulak particularly gets the credit he deserves, and Jeff Petry should be a mention among the NHL's best defensemen. This is a guy that is criminally underrated throughout the National Hockey League, and I don't think he gets the credit he truly deserves. Now, overall, there wasn't a ton of bad in this game for the Canadiens, but they still are lacking that discipline that's going to be needed throughout this season. And I really didn't like the softness of the Tatar, Jeannot, Gallagher line on the second Vancouver Canucks goal to tie up the game. I think they could have been better. But with that being said, they did come back and give the Canadiens the lead on Brendan Gallagher's goal from Thomas Tatar. So I guess you can say they got forgiven. That's it for me today from Cook's Corner. As always, hit that like button and comment down below your thoughts on the Canadiens' 5-2 victory over the Vancouver Canucks on Saturday night. The Habs are back in action on Thursday night for their home opener against the Calgary Flames. I'm Zach Cook. We'll see you later.